Now, the app has really interesting features. We will see some of them. There is the setup and the share and a few more things right over here that we will not cover because I've covered this in the past, but it works really well. The app is really simple to use, as we can see. Once we open up the system that we have, it will show us the angles. I can just select one, and if I put my phone on the vertical, it will show me, of course, a bigger image with more details and a lot more quality on the video itself, which I can choose between SD or HD depending on the network connection that I've got. And as you can see, we can just scroll through the several angles that we've got. We've got 4, as you can see. We can see right over here live. Now, this is one of the features. The other feature that we can use regularly is the microphone, like we did on the main monitor. We can communicate audio both ways using the app. So if you are outside the home, you can do that. And one thing that I would like to share with you that I didn't on the main display is the playback. So if I go to the playback, I can just go right over here, and then it will show me. You will see 2 breaks right over here. This was the monitor was off. I was doing a few experiments, and in this morning right over here, while I was doing some tests, I did run out of battery, so I just put it to charge. But if I go back roughly midday, something like that, and if I press play, I was recording a video, I think, the video from ASUS Store right over here, so we can check any hour of the day that we did record. And we can also select by day. I can go to the calendar, just select the day that I want, and then after the day, just select the hour. I can export the video and things like that, which is great. Here's a portable unit. I did wander around the house. This is something that we need to do on any system because we need to find the best place to put the monitor so that it grabs the best signal possible. And honestly, this place right over here, the office, is one of the worst places to place the monitor because it's really far away from the other camera that it's 2 floors above right over here. The same is if I put next to that camera, it would capture a weak signal from the one here on the office. But nonetheless, as you can see, all of them are working, some of them with better signal, some of them with weaker signal, but it's just to say that it works great. It also has a really nice feature, which is the communication of audio both ways.
So I'm just testing out the audio quality that you will get out of the camera. So there is a 2-way speaking functionality, which is awesome. Hey guys, and welcome back to another one. I'm just testing out the audio quality that we can get out of the camera.
Now, the PIR movement detection works really nice. It's smart detection, and if you see by some images, it will, when it's not sure, it will place a red square on the object that it's moving, trying to detect if it's a human or not. And then if it's a human, it will fire the alarm if we have the alarm option on. We have several levels of sensitivity, and it works really well. Look at the functions right over here. As you can see, we have the 4 angles. Works really well. It has a micro SD right over here, and all the ports and things like that I did mention on the unboxing. The storage is through micro SD, so depending on the capacity of the SD cards, we will have more footages or less footages. Now, if I press gently twice, it will open up the screen, and you can see the microphone right over here, which I can use to communicate. Also, one thing that we have available is that if we have the movement detection on, we can select if there's movement, it will pop up the image automatically for the big screen. So that is great. And if I press gently twice, it will just go off. If I press this one right over here, as you can see, we are live right over here with a bit of delay, but this is normal between video systems. I can close that, so we can do this. Now, if I press just one, we have this menu. The symbol of the audio is if we want to grab audio from any of these channels. And then if I press the home button, it will take me to this setup right over here. Video playback, we will see that in the app, because although we can do here, I can also do on the app, so we will see there. But basically, we can have the video playback, the system setup, which is easy. We can select the language, time setup, wireless, boring things which are necessary, but to a video they will be a bit boring. Now, if I go to the record setup, I can also schedule if I want a 24/7 recording, or if I want just to record when there's movement. I've got mine on 24/7, and it's working really nice. And when it fills up the SD card, it will start recording over the oldest footages that we have. So this is a great feature as well. And one thing about the SD card, I was a bit concerned if it was fast or not regarding systems with hard drives, and I didn't have any complaint whatsoever. Now, the match code was on the setup. I did set up the 4 cameras right over here really quickly on the unboxing experience. Check it out right over there. And then we have the alarm setup. If we want to motion detection pop up in the full screen, if we want to have volume on the alarm or not, but we can use for a certain camera if we want to have some detection right over there and pop up the alarm on the main display, it will pop up and it will be loud enough for us to wake up, for example. So if I go back, we also have the system manager, system info, factory settings. So if we want to reset the system for any reason, login management, and then the firmware update. So basically, these are the functions that we have.